Hello everyone, welcome to today's topic, thinking management. We already covered a bit about the thinking errors. This is a continuation video to that. So good if you watch that first, get an idea of what we are talking about, then enter into this continuation video. So thinking management, what is it all about? We will be covering these three headings. One is should statements versus preferential thinking. Hope you all remember what the should statements is. Absolutistic message means the shoulds and musts in my life with regards to myself or that which I impose on others or that which I expect from the society. We already said should statements is not the actual way, the beneficial way to get things done. Instead, we need to shift to preferential thinking. What happens? What is the benefit of preferential thinking? We get the healthy cycle. And with the should statements, we have a vicious cycle, a cruel, faulty cycle. So that will be our first topic. Then we will go on to the feelings and behavior, healthy and unhealthy. We already said thinking becomes feelings, feelings as behavior. So we get to know a person's thinking through his words. We also get to know a person's thinking through feelings, through behavior. So when we are thinking healthy, feelings and behavior will obviously be healthy. With cognitive errors, thinking errors, feelings will not be healthy. If feelings isn't healthy, not to speak about the behavior, obviously it will be unhealthy. And then we will deal with the 6 types of thinking errors. Very interesting topic. Yeah. So to the vicious cycle. Yeah. Whenever I use the term, you should do this, you must be responsible for your life. What is happening is demandingness. There is a demandingness. So in the head, that is the thing that covers the head. So we need to remember the triangle, thinking, feeling, behavior. So with this demandingness, the thinking is, it is termed as awfulizing, meaning we will see the extreme worst scenario. That means something terrible is going to happen. I cannot bear it. So that is the thinking pattern there. That is, there is no solution. So with that thinking, the feeling is, it is termed as low frustration tolerance. Frustration is what we have because of this demandingness. So our frustration tolerance, bearing the frustration, is less. Actually, what we need is high frustration tolerance. Here, what we experience is low frustration tolerance, and that is evident in several ways. We can be impulsive or sometimes angry, irritated, anxious, and then it will slowly affect the body like mild headaches, stomach pain, and see this thinking and feeling, they become like a vicious circle containing the person. We said before, if this is the problem, this is the mind. See, the problem has eaten the mind. So that is a situation with this vicious cycle. It is like we fell in the trap of the mind. So ultimately, how will our behavior be? We will be in self-doubt, self-pity. And that is not a good place to be. We have so many talents, skills. Each one of us has so many of them. They all will be hidden because of the self-doubt. So the self-doubt will again force us into the same awfulizing demandingness, low frustration tolerance, and this vicious cycle goes on. We need to break the vicious cycle, and that happens when we shift from demandingness to preferential thinking. So what is a healthy cycle? This is a healthy cycle. Again, thinking, feeling, behavior. We shouldn't forget this triad. With preferential thinking, when I give choices to the other person or even to myself, I will do that or I choose to do that. When we say it without that strictness, what happens is our feelings will be like peaceful. And from that peaceful state comes this compact rating. What does that mean? It means we will attach the right amount or needed quantity of importance that has to be given to that thing. For example, I should wake up early in the morning. If I change it to, I choose to wake up early in the morning because it has so and so benefits, because it will help me to achieve so many things in life. With that understanding, what happens is the feeling is okay. We are not frustrated. So we will get to this compact rating. That is, I will start analyzing, okay, this is good for me. So how much importance should I give to this message? Waking up early in the morning, how much importance do I need to give? So head and heart become one. They both work together. They are complementing each other, not competing or going far away from each other. They both are one. So with preferential thinking, the head has given options. So the feeling is, I am open to this. So let me evaluate how much importance I need to give to that. And then in the behavior, it comes as maybe initially I will say, no, this is not needed. I'm not going to wake up early in the morning. I need to sleep well. Then reality check happens naturally. Because of preferential thinking and compact rating, I will check the reality because I didn't wake up. See, I missed so much. I could have done better. I didn't do. So it will again give emphasis to preferential thinking because we are in this cycle. And maybe the next time the compact rating is, I need to give some importance. And then reality check. The mind will check through the behavior, it will check, okay, there is some benefit. So it reinforces the preferential thinking and this cycle goes on. So see the benefit of shifting to preferential thinking, that is just avoiding the musts and shoulds in our life. So what happens is our head and heart works together and we take the responsibility of our life, not someone else. Yeah, then into an activity. In the live session, we will be doing this. And it's good if you can write down the recent event that has caused suffering to you. So just note it down so that it will be helpful when you see the next slide. Yeah. What do you understand by this? Healthy feelings, out of 6 is healthy. Can you name the 4 healthy feelings? Happiness, undoubtedly, is a healthy feeling. Sadness, yes. Scared means fear, yes. Surprised, no. Anger, yes. Confused, no. So the 4 healthy feelings, natural feelings, authentic feelings are happiness, sadness, fear, anger. So an event happened. Event means any small experience. We can be happy, we can be sad, we can be mad, angry, or we can be scared. It's all okay. So when we go through these healthy feel, it's not, yeah, don't be under the misbelief that I need to be happy always. These are also authentic feelings because we are not living alone in this world and we cannot be happy alone also. So as we are dealing with several people with different mindsets, in the morning one mindset, in the evening another mindset. So people are different. Everyone has their own experience throughout the day and past baggage. So expecting to be happy always isn't practically that easy. So we might get sad. In that case, what are we supposed to do? Let out the sadness. Don't mask the sadness. If you're sad, that's it. That's for that moment. If you're frightened, yes, I am frightened today. I am scared or I am angry. That is it. That is the emotion that came up. Emotions are like children. If we don't acknowledge them, they just move away. Then it is very difficult to bring them back. So the moment they come, acknowledge them. The moment they come, acknowledge them. So these are the healthy feelings. With these healthy feelings, what happens is healthy behavior. For example, I got sad. I expressed my sadness. I came out of it. Then immediately the mind will think, okay, what is the reason for my sadness? Am I short of some resources? What needs to be done? Or I'm not that equipped. I need to get resources or assistance from outside. So with all these healthy feelings, the behavior is I seek out for help. I do not quit because I got hurt from this person, from this event. I am not going there. I'm cutting it off totally. I cut all my contacts who all are irritating me, who all bring me fear. I'm just cutting them off. So I'm free. So that is an unhealthy behavior. Healthy behavior is I seek out for help. I do not mind asking for help and taking help. And then I continue to pursue. Where I fail, I will try to gain victory there. So I will be equipped and then I will fight over that, not literally fighting, but then we will be strong enough to deal with that situation mentally. Yeah. Now, a bit about the unhealthy feelings. I didn't put that slide because what we see just goes in. So let the healthy feelings thing, images and emotions just bypass the conscious mind and they just enter the unconscious mind. So healthy feelings is what we want. Yeah, just listen to this carefully. See the point where healthy turns into unhealthy. I am sad, that is okay. Sadness turning into disappointment and then not feeling worthy, helplessness, tired, affecting the body. I'm not able to do anything. I'm not motivated. That is depression. That is unhealthy. Anger turning into extreme hatred, rivalry. I want to do that, this. I want to give back the anger to the person. Extreme explosion, unhealthy. And then this fear can transform into anxiety. Once anxiety gets manifested, whole body will be tensed and then heart rate increases, respiratory rate increases. So there is no clarity. And what will the behavior be if we have unhealthy feelings? Obviously, we will not seek out for help. We will not seek out for help. And then we will stop. We will cut everything that caused us hurt because the mind doesn't want to go back into that unhealthy feeling. The easiest way is stop it all. Even with regards to just one point I missed, with regards to the shoulds and musts, why people go into these demandingness is because that is very easy. You just tell a person, you must do this, your job is done, you're free. But with preferential thinking, you have to keep an eye on them. Okay, I gave them the choice, and then it is up to them. Are they doing it? Are they following it? How I need to help them with that? See, whenever we opt for preferential thinking, we have lots of job to do there. We have to ensure that the child is taking responsibility, the child is waking up on time. So it is not easy. So that is why usually the mind goes into the demandingness. Let us not do that. Yeah, coming back to unhealthy behavior. So it will be, I will not ask how, I will not seek out for help. I will not pursue what I was doing. I will just cut everything. And then with regards to healthy behavior, it is following a healthy routine. Here, we will not follow a healthy routine. Not only that, we can go into unhealthy routine. Like, I'm sleeping, I don't want to get up from bed. I'm overeating because there is some emptiness. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to mingle. I don't want to socialize. Maybe addiction is also there in that list. Yeah. Now, the third part, thinking errors. There are six main thinking errors. Actually, many are there. We have taken six, the main ones. Easy. Let's see. Selective abstraction. Remember the triangle. A triangle. Think like many things are here, and just one thing is coming out. Look at the image. A triangle. We have multitude of things on multiple things on one side, and what comes out is just one. So drawing conclusions on the basis of just one of the many elements of the situation. For example, I got compliments for doing something. So many people were giving me compliments and there was one negative remark. Instead of seeing the whole picture, what I take is this one negative remark. And then I'm not happy. So that is selective abstraction. What is the disadvantage of that is we don't see the bigger picture. We cannot enjoy life because our mind focuses only on this one negative aspect. What is the remedy? See the bigger picture. How can I see the bigger picture? Last time we spoke about expansion. Expansion helps us to see the bigger picture, to see the larger context. How to expand the mind? I'm not going to repeat it. It is there in the last part. Just 3 points. Happiness, do something to stay happy, continue the process of learning. And number three, have a healthy practice like yoga or meditation, whatever that makes, or some form of creativity also. Yeah. So I said it. Uh, Somewhat to selective abstraction is arbitrary inference. That is easy, jumping into conclusion. Just jumping into conclusion. That is the easiest way to remember that. For example, she did not smile at me. She saw me in the morning, but did not smile. Means she dislikes me. See, did I gather sufficient information there? No. Jumped into conclusion. So look for some examples in your life where you have a tendency to draw conclusions when there is very little evidence or no evidence at all. So what is the remedy here? Actually, why do we need to look for remedy? Is this an issue actually? Yes, this is an issue because this will cause misunderstandings and also unnecessary worry. So to avoid that, what is the remedy? Remedy is add more data. Get more evidence before jumping into conclusion. Gather as much information as possible. It doesn't happen in a day or two, but then with practice it happens. Also, there is one more tendency with this arbitrary inference, that is, there is a tendency of ANT. Remember? Automatic negative thoughts. Because I'm not happy, I'm worrying. So automatic thoughts keep coming. So maybe we need to debate that also. But the first step is gather evidence. Don't jump into conclusions. Yeah, then next is minimization. This is very interesting. As the name suggests, I minimize. What am I minimizing? My accomplishments, my strengths, maybe some events. Let us see some examples. I minimize accomplishments. For example, I'm getting compliments for something. Maybe I will say, no, 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 no. I try to be very humble and I say, no, I'm not special. It's not a big deal. Or I might say something like, everybody does that. What is special about that? Or I'm lucky. That is why I did. I will find some or the other excuse and I will not accept the compliment. The easiest and the simplest way, the actual needed way, the step there is to just say thank you. Yeah, thank you. Instead of that, I will just minimize my accomplishments. Also, when I am in need of help and someone offers me help, my tendency will be, what will I say? I will be saying, no, 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 this will be a big issue for you. No, I will manage. No need. Huh? No need. I can manage. I will do. Do I know to manage? No. The reality is I'm not seeking out for help. This is minimization. And minimization also happens with events. For example, we see some shift from healthy routine. Usually, a person is healthy when there is no constipation, bowel movements are regular, sleep is okay, there is diet control and exercise is happening, movement, hydration, all these help a person to be healthy, good sleep, sleeping on time, waking up early. If we see some disorder there, maybe at night sweating or like loss of weight, something we see, the self understands in the morning as soon as we wake up, we just evaluate, okay, how am I feeling? How am I doing today? So the mind and the body gives us answers. If we When we have this minimization tendency, even we might have or we might suffer with some issue, we might just say it's okay, it will go on its own. So if you have this tendency of minimization, maybe you will have the tendency of ignoring the signals given by the body. So do not ignore, go for health checkups when you feel you are sick. Yeah. Opposite of that is magnification or maximization. Easy. Making a mountain out of a molehill. What does that mean? It just means catastrophizing. That is, we see the extreme of everything. If something happens at job, the mind might think, oh, they will just fire me now. In relationship, something happens, no, divorce. So we see the extremes of everything and we start worrying unnecessarily. So for this, what is the remedy? For minimization, what is the remedy? Because we are downplaying the importance, just acknowledge the self, give positive strokes. Anything I do good, appreciate. Okay, I have this talent. I am blessed. Thanks a lot. Acknowledge and appreciate and be kind to the self. Yeah, then magnification. So, with regards to magnification, just cognitive restructuring, something like that, we need to remove this thinking error. It is not easy. We need to take psychological assistance here. If we have this tendency on a regular basis, good if we take psychological assistance. The next one is personalization. Yeah. See, I am a responsible person, for example. So if I take the responsibility of anything wrong that happens outside the influence of my thing, that is personalization. That is attributing personal responsibility for events which are not under the person's control. For example, being a mom, if the child has not eaten food, for example, the mother thinks, okay, I am responsible. The other children are eating. This one child is not eating. Evaluate the cause. It might not be your fault. Maybe the child is showing tantrums, or maybe the child has some stomach issues, worm issues, or like deworming has to be done. There could be some other reason. So when personalization happens, look for alternatives, look for alternative explanation. And being responsible is good, but need not be responsible for everything around us. Take rest, have lots of self compassion, self love. That is very, very important, because along with taking responsibility, we are taking self blame, which is not needed at all. And the last one for today is overgeneralization. One event has happened, bitter one. So based on that, I will generalize all events will be like this. One breakup, the mind feels I'm not going to find good relationships ever in my life. I will not find love. So there is a misbelief there. So we need to debate. By the way, how to debate the misbeliefs? So what are the 4 questions that we saw in the last class? Number 1, is it true? So if I make a general statement like, I will not find relationships, or yeah, child abuse comes under this. So if a child got abused, like during childhood, and then the child thinks it goes into the misbelief that all men are bad. Men cannot be, we cannot trust men. Men are not trustworthy. So this is a misbelief. So we have to counter the misbelief by asking for counter evidence. One bad instance, one awkward situation, and the mind starts thinking, nobody loves me. So that is a general statement. In every person's life, there will be someone or the other the person can count on. So overgeneralization is drawing conclusions and making like sweeping conclusions based on just one event. So what has to be done here? Debating. So we were talking about the debating questions. Number 1, ask the question. So if the statement is nobody loves me, we need to ask, either if someone of your friend is saying this, or your mind is talking to you in this way, just ask, really? Nobody loves me? Nobody? The mind immediately brings some answers. No, my parents, my grandparents, there are so many people who love me. And then, so that is first step is it true? Is it just an objective feeling, or is it a subjective feeling? So we already covered this, the 4 questions. I will just say it quickly. Is it true? Is it objective? What is the evidence? What is the counter evidence? And then, does this thinking help me to progress in life, to fulfill my goals, to reduce my internal tension, to reduce the interpersonal tension? Any one no is, it is an irrational thought. Usually, irrational thoughts come from irrational beliefs. So we need to do cognitive restructuring. That is the process, that is the technique that is used to correct the misbeliefs. And the problem with this is we do not even know that it is a misbelief. According to us, that is a belief. strong, like unshaken belief. So, to debate and to release that is not easy. The first step is just debate. Just debate. Let the mind understand it is not true. It is not universally true. It is not applicable in every single case. For example, with the first example that we said, with one failure in relationship, if the person thinks I will never have love in my life, is it true for everyone? Is it universally true? No. So, like that, if one no we get, it means it is an irrational belief, irrational thought, and behind every thought, there is a belief. So, into that, we will go in the next part. Yeah, I have an activity for you. These are the statements. Spouse is upset. It must be because of something I did. No evidence for that. Still blaming the self. It comes under which thinking error? Spouse is upset. He can be upset for many reasons, work pressure or again stomach upset, anything. But I think I didn't do anything as such, but I think I am responsible for that. This comes under personalization. You get some compliments and you respond by saying it's not as good as others, it's not special, I just got lucky, means minimizing. I failed in a subject, my future is ruined. I'm seeing the extreme worst scenario, maximization or catastrophizing. With one breakup, going to the belief that all relationships will end in heartbreak. With one, generalizing, so overgeneralization. Friend isn't picking up my call, she doesn't love me. Short of evidence, just one friend did not pick up call. There could be many reasons. She could be stuck, busy, or she left her phone somewhere. So what is this? This is arbitrary inference. We need to gather more information before jumping into a conclusion. Spouse forgot the anniversary, feeling upset. Yeah. Many things spouse has done to me. The good memories are there. One time the spouse forgot the anniversary. Many good things. I'm just taking one negative. So that is selective abstraction. So that is it for today. See you soon with beliefs and the management of that or some other interesting topic. Thank you.